And hello there. Welcome to another Campground review. I'm Dr. Brenda, sociologist, financial coach, founder of Gutsy Women Finances Community, full-time RVer, traveling the country with my three cats. Hey, if you don't subscribe yet, please hit that subscribe button below. Hit the bell to be notified of new videos. If you subscribe, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. McKinney Falls State Park. I am on the southern side of lovely Austin, Texas. It's a really beautiful park and easy access to the city. This park, I am going to give it a 3.5 out of a 5 campfire review. Little disappointed in it, especially the restrooms. You know how important that is for us women. And I'll tell you what, if you are here, you've got some airplane noise, but you're going to hear a lot of coyotes. Wow, sometimes they felt like they were right outside my window. So just be aware there's a lot of coyote commotion in McKinney Falls State Park. Let's get right down to the review. The campsite. The campsite itself, it's a 4 out of 5. It's narrow. I'm going to tell you what, if you've got a big rig, I think you're going to have some problems getting into a lot of these spaces. So really check the size, but even the pull-throughs, I'm just 32 feet long, and it's angled enough for me to get really uncomfortably close to the posts. So just check your size. The campsites, there are 81 campsites in the park. They all have electric and water. There is just one dump station for all of those campsites. There are only 12 sites with 50 amp. The others, 69, have 30 amps. So if you're looking for 50 amp, you're going to have to jump on those campsites really quickly. Okay, so I was not able to put my catio up. The surface sloped a lot, plus the weather was rainy. Spent 2 weeks here at the last 2 weeks of November 2022. So rainy. The restrooms, and this is a problem I have been having with the state parks in Texas, is they are not secure. So there's no way to lock a door. There's no door to the shower. All you have is a curtain stall. Here, it's clear that they have made sure that the main door cannot be shut. More than likely, people were locking the main door and other people couldn't get in. So they made it so that that main door is ajar. You've got no shower doors. I'm going to tell you what, you head to the showers, take your pepper spray with you, take some weapons with you. I'm just saying, there's just, they're pretty clean, but nothing, there's just don't take risks, okay? That's a big problem here with the restrooms in McKinney Falls State Park, and like I've said, I've experienced that in other state parks in Texas. Amenities and trails, they get a 4 out of 5. There are 9 miles worth of trails, including a biking trail. Not a whole lot to do as far as things that I mean, I would love to have more trails. Beautiful falls. There's an upper falls and a lower falls. There are some ranger programs, and I'm sure that there's more going on in the summer months. But even I looked at the month ahead, and they had line dancing class and birding with a ranger and archery 101. So there are some sponsored activities, but there's no bike rentals. You it's okay hiking. 4 out of 5. Safety, they drove around quite a few. I mean, the rangers were around. They could see the rangers. They were active. But again, those restrooms, that took down on the safety element. And also, you've got some car campers, and not always parked at a campsite. So, for instance, there's somebody camped out right next to the restrooms in the cabin area. They've been there all day. They'll probably be there all night. So you just have to be careful here. Cleanliness, giving it a 3 out of 5. There's an unusually large amount of garbage. Partly it's by the water. You can't, things float down, but it doesn't seem to be very well maintained. The campsites, I've been here. I'm at the latter part of my 2-week stay. I've seen people come and go. I've not seen anybody pick up after them. Even for me, I've found some plastic bags and things here in my campsite. So 3 out of 5. And the value, part of this is going to depend on whether you have the annual pass. So it's very affordable. For the 30 amps, it's $20 a night. For the 50 amp campsites, it's $24 a night. You've got the reservation fees, but there's also a daily entrance fee that's like $6 per person if you're 13 and older, I think it is. Or you get the annual pass, the $70 annual pass. So do the math, and usually the annual pass works out for the best, and then you can go to other Texas state parks anytime you want during the year as well. So it's so the value is really good. But if you get that annual pass, if you're going to spend any amount of time in the Texas park, that annual pass is going to save you a lot of money. All right, guys, that's it from McKinney Falls State Park in Austin, Texas. If you stay here, let me know how you like it. All right, take care. Bye-bye. This is the park entrance. It's pretty easy to find. Just a word of caution, at the time I was here, late November 2022, you could check in at 2 o'clock. They didn't let you check in 5 minutes earlier, so just if you get here early, they'll send you to an overflow parking lot, and you can hang out there until 2 o'clock. There's also a gate here. So the gate closes, I think, at 10 p.m. They will give you a parking pass put on your windshield, and the gate code is on the back of that pass. So here you go. This is the front entrance. This is my campsite. So I'm at site 63. I've got a little cul-de-sac here. Okay, so it is a pull through. In reality, this would have been tough to pull through. Better to unhitch before you get in, because these are kind of tight. You've got a curve to go around, and it's a tight fit. So let's go ahead and check out the electrical box and show you the details here. I've got 30 amp, and that is all we've got at this box. If you're looking for 50 amp, check out the website to make sure they can accommodate. So these are 20 and 30 amps, and generously sized. Again, it's a bit of a tight squeeze. Very easy to get your RV caught on one of the posts there. And I did not have my Catio out. This is not a very good Catio surface. It is sloping and pretty rough, and the weather hasn't been great. It's been primarily rain, so no Catio during my stay here at McKinney Falls State Park. But you have a large tent area, I guess an area to hang out in, and a picnic table. And one of the things I picked up was a beach cruiser. It's going to go down to the island with me. So got that for $100. Brand new. Pretty cool, huh? And the fire pit. So it's okay. It's a pretty big surface. But again, if you're a bigger rig, really check into this. I've seen quite a few big rigs having major difficulties fitting into the area, so fitting into their campsite. So check that out, and just show you a little bit. Most of the campsites are very similarly sized. So this is my neighboring campsite. And same type of deal, where you've got a separate sitting area, tent area, and a campfire. So all in all, okay, somewhat level, but if you're a big rig, check it out before you select a site. Tight squeezes here and there. This is the main restroom in my camping area. It's the Grapevine restroom. It does have showers in it, so let me show you around. First thing to note, these doors don't shut. They don't shut, okay? So they're always open. And you have, it's relatively clean. You've got 3 toilet stalls. Hi guys, a mirror that I can actually see out of, so that's promising. Here's the thing though, your shower stalls are nothing but a curtain, okay? The heat is on, which is good, it wasn't down earlier. So, shower stalls, couple of hooks, 2 hooks up here, and just 2 shower stalls, which I'm going to tell you what is not enough. And here's the thing is that you get a door that doesn't shut, and this is it. You got a shower curtain. Bring your pepper spray, women, bring your pepper spray, because I didn't feel safe in here. Anybody can come in while you're showering and have access to you. So keep that in mind. One of the other things is 2 shower stalls, especially on the weekends, is probably not going to be enough. This was busy when I went to take my last shower, and I got in my car and drove to the another showers, which were in the cabin area. One quick note here, guys, firewood. So they have these kiosks. There's just 1 bundle there. Looks like a bundle here. Let's touch the screen to begin. Can you see that? $13.85 plus tax. I am not kidding. For a bundle of firewood. This is the most expensive firewood I've ever had in any state park. So if you're looking for firewood, if you don't mind paying after tax $14 plus for a bundle, go for it. But otherwise, get your firewood from convenience store, grocery store, some other place. All right, so that's the situation with the restrooms and the firewood. If you don't want to stay in the campground, or you've got folks visiting, they do have cabins for rent. A little bit hard to figure out. I've looked through the windows. Nice back area with a picnic table. But looking through the windows, I don't know if you can see this. There's a picnic table. There's a stainless steel sink. I think it's pretty bare minimum accommodations. There is a restroom, which I'm going to take you in next. In the cabins, there's cabin restrooms facility. So I am not even sure that there are toilet facilities inside the cabins in terms of AC or heat. Again, it all looks very basic. I see a ceiling fan and not much more. So, there we go. We've got some AC up here. So that's promising. So anyway, check out the cabin situation if you're interested in that. See exactly what's included before you book it. I'm at the cabin restrooms, and I'm just going to walk you in here. If the restrooms are all full in the campground, there are more back here. Again, door is not shut, doesn't shut. Got 3 toilet stalls, 4 sinks, hey guys. And there are more shower stalls back here. So I'll let you take a look inside. Same setup. These seem to be a little bit more spacious, relatively clean, but again, all you have are the shower curtains, a door that doesn't shut. You have no way to secure yourself in here, so bring pepper spray. Just be aware that of the conditions, always be safe. Okay, so that is the restrooms in the cabin side, and what I've noticed so far is that all of the restrooms seem to have some firewood on the side of those firewood kiosks. So if the one by you is out of firewood, head to another restroom and then you'll likely be able to find some firewood. So there you go, the cabin restrooms. As you exit the park, you're going to find the dump station. There's one dump station and it is busy. So if you're coming along at you know, Sunday morning time to check out, there's can be quite a line up here. So that's definitely, they could benefit from some more dump stations. But that's the situation. No full hookups, at least at my campground, and you've got to use the dump station. I'm at the visitor center. It's a rather large building. Inside you're going to find a map and a pretend little bat cave. You'll get some information on bats and the local wildlife. So, but behind the visitor center is what everybody comes here for, the falls. So you're going to walk on this trail back here and get a really nice view of the falls. I'm going to do that, take you down there in just a minute. And here we go. This is Upper Falls. I'm here late November and we had quite a few days of rain and some thunderstorms. So you can see the water's pouring over there pretty good. When I first got here, we could walk to the other side. This is what it looks like down below. So this is the Upper Falls. There is a Lower Falls. So there's a trail. You're just going to follow the river and get to Lower Falls. But this is definitely a beautiful scene, great place to hang out. And again, it's right behind the visitor center. On the way to Lower McKinney Falls, you can find, there's a playground restroom. It's a little play area, and at the far corner are picnic tables. So if you're looking for a place to have a little picnic and have swing on the swing set, this might be the place for you. I'm at Lower McKinney Falls. There's quite a bit of debris, branches. We had some storms roll through. So this is what it looks like. You've got a little beach area there. Now the way to get to the other trails, believe it or not, is directly across the falls. So you're going to get your feet a little wet. Today is not too bad. The other day it was way too dangerous to cross. So use your best judgment if you have any doubts at all. Don't try it, but the trails are on the other side. So just a heads up. Kind of feel like I'm on a moonscape here. You can see it's just really just rocks around us. So that is Lower McKinney Falls. This is a map of McKinney Falls, so let me give you a bigger idea of where we are. So there's a hike and bike trail over here. I'm at the Moss Loop camping area, and you can see there's several different camping areas: Little Oak, Big Cedar, Grapevine, Big Oak, cabin area, youth group. And then right now I'm filming this from Lower McKinney Falls, and this is the trail I talked about. It goes over the falls, and from there you can connect with these other trails. So quite an assortment of things to do here. And there you go, that's the park map.